15 plus to go, there's still so much to see. With our knowledge and stats and gear, surely it will be easy. 25 full years of questing, haven't died or banked once even. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2011. Welcome back to January 1st, 2011. Starting the year off strong here at the Frost Dragons. Getting some stats at the same time. There is 82 attack and 82 strength, because we have set the combat to attack and strength. It's a system. Get one more Frost Dragon kill here, fill up the inventory, and get out of here. Because they are aggressive. So, not the best spot to be standing around looking at level ups and stuff. That is later. Usata's War Spear, Kopesh of the Caridian, Lenikea's Spear from attack, and nothing in strength. There's a lot of different weapons that we are not going to get for a lot of different reasons. Just some are just so much more doable than others. Although at a certain point, it could be worth having some stronger weapons. I should just figure that out when we get there. Also need to consider the fact that there are points in the future where we have to not have any items. So going out of our way to get some things is sometimes really, really not worth it. That is part of why we're doing some prayer right now. We got the Chaotic Rapier to pair with the Anti-Dragon Shield for the Frost Dragons. Want to get 95 prayer, but that is a ways off here. Even if we are getting like 65,000 prayer XP an hour, it's still a bit. And we only have so long until we have to get rid of all of our items again. So, a lot of prayer to be done. Also keeping track of making money from the coin drops and alks with the Explorer's Ring, alk and stuff. Comparing it to the charges on the rapier here. We're already 1/3 done. So that's going to need to be repaired eventually. I got a tambourine from the circus. With all these sharks I'm fishing, managed to get the 1 in 5,000 big shark. We got some mahogany planks. I'm gonna put that in my house. I need hammer and saw, technically. That should be right over here. Got plenty of tools. Still no tool belt. Getting there eventually. Most of the stuff's just here, though. Anyways, back up the staircase. We also need to get this stuffed. I think that's in here. Kirill. Canifus. Stuffing person here. Taxidermist. Actually, what they're called. Taxidermist. Something about preserving. Use fish. That's quite a fearsome shark. You've done everyone a service by removing it from the sea. I'm gonna put it on the wall now. And preserve that view for 5,000 coins. You betcha. There you go. Big shark. Amazing. Okay. We do have the construction level for all this. So that's also nice. This is the best big fish you can put on your wall here. That works good for me. Mounted shark. Did a pretty good job catching that shark. Examine it. A trophy of a master fisher. Well, I am level 99, so that checks out. Main thing we're doing here, it's prayer. Level 87 prayer. And that is more prayer points, always good. And later, Chronicle Attraction. There's not even any Chronicles to attract yet. I've been looking at the exact XP rates and everything, and how much it's wearing down the rapier here. Now at 54% left. That's okay. Something like 23,000 prayer XP per rapier percent. So, reasonable. We'll be able to recharge this, and then partially recharge it the next time. Get it just about running out when we are done using it. That should be pretty good. Now we need to go get another prayer level. Here is the next level. Level 83 attack. Only attack, so we switched it back to only attack experience because reasons. That is nothing at all, which is alright. And still also not 100% hit chance, looks like. Something 99 point something percent. Fraction of a percent higher, if you count for the doing damage. Depends how many decimals they have in here. There are some hidden decimals in some things, but overall, that is an attack level, obviously. Not gonna get any combat levels, really, from melee training for the most part, since we are ranged based, because we have 99 ranged. I guess from the hit points levels, constitution. Also prayer. Summoning. Anyways. And here is 88 prayer. Well, that is more prayer points. And later, soul link. Okay. Keep going up there. Again, no combat levels. Prayer definitely contributes less to the combat formula and all that. And all the times that changes. Anyways. Well, that's enough prayer for now. Got another 450,000 XP for the next level. And then more, and then more, and then more. Progress. In some fashion, at least. And now, updates. But also not updates. Because here, still on the first, we have the behind the scenes news post. We got a dwarf quest. God Wars dungeon expansion. Gonna be a wolf. It's gonna be great. Actual update, and the only one that we're gonna have today, on January 4th, 2011. 10 years of RuneScape. We got parties, special drop parties that you can find with clues on the forums. 10th anniversary cake and candles. You get those from balloon drops and free-to-play monsters. They just have a cake. Also has an emote, which you can go side here and look at. Just celebrating the whole 10 years here. Can't hold the cake or anything, but you can hold the cake and anything. And light the candles. Just kind of appears in the air. That's a magic cake for you, I suppose. At any rate, get that from all sorts of places. Have to get enough candles to put it on here. Probably 10 candles. That makes sense. Anyways. Also, get more events going on for a best real life and in-game party photos competition. And the 10th anniversary t-shirt design competition. There's a forum quiz. There's a whole bunch of stuff. All the time. Parties all over the place. Here at the currently 40% way mark. My goodness. Patch notes for actual updates and things. A mini map dot for the Releka dairy cow was reworked. Less stretchy-headed banker. More dragon roaring sounds. The scroll of cleansing preserves the correct items. And herbicide works at getting rid of the herbs that you get while hunting Grenwalls. Also, clicking on your life points status globe here will now cure your poison with the lunar spell Cure Me if you don't have other anti-poisons available. Damage absorption is shown in the Grand Exchange item menus, and Christmas is gone. But for the actual update, and our first quest of 2011, we get King of the Dwarves. The Dwarf Quest. Need to go talk to a lava flow miner in Keldgrim East. Requires Forgiveness of the Chaos Dwarf, My Arms Big Adventure, 68 mining, 70 smithing, and 77 strength. There's some reasonable requirements there. Also going to need a pickaxe, 6 pieces of soft clay, and 6 mithril bars. We're gonna go use our pickaxe to mine this clay and mithril. Ain't that a thought? And that's over to Keldagrim. We should probably also talk about the Frost Dragon loot. I was getting so ahead of myself, running off to go do the next thing. We made 636,000 coins from the coin drops and alks for those 2 prayer levels. Withdraw all that. This is up to 6.3 mil. We're also stacking up a nice big stack of rune arrows and law runes that we'll sell when we are done with all this. They're stacking nicely, behaving in our inventory and equipment slots. So, that's pretty good. And we need all this money for repairs, because the rapier is at 37%. We're talking like 1.4 mil to repair this at this point or something. It's 2 mil for the whole thing. No, not quite there. At any rate, we got the money for it. It's totally worth it. Back to dwarves. Varrock Telly to the Grand Exchange, to the minecart network to Keldagrim. A very convenient way to get over here. Especially when we want to be on this side of town here. Here is the guy we need to talk to. Lava Flow Miner Sven. And there. Are you interested in Dwarven mining? If you're an experienced miner, you might appreciate a tour of the Lava Flow Mine. Well, what's the Lava Flow Mine? It's where a city gets most of its power. We've tapped into a magma vent, and we use its heat to power the steam machinery that runs the minecarts. I like the tour. Alright, are you ready now? Start the quest. Not suspicious at all. Except. The Lava Flow Mine. Look at that. It's magnificent, isn't it? Just magnificent. All the mining companies pooled together to build this place. If you ever needed proof that the consortium is good for Keldagrim, this is it. Wait, who's that? Hey, you there! You can't be in here without authorization. It's glowing red and explodes. Oh boy. This is awful. Just awful. Sven, quick. Run to the palace and tell the consortium what's happened. Human, please help us. We need to free those miners. Alright. Oh boy. What a cave-in. Please help us. You need to get to mine the rubble to free the miners. Alright. Here are people. Here are rocks. Oh, it's all exploded. Repair boiler. Bigger problems right now. Oh, there's more rocks falling down. Oh no. We're pretty good at mining. We can definitely help with this. Rescue the miner. Thank God you're here, human. I can't walk. I think my legs are broken. Carry me back to the fort and I'll be okay. Mine this out of them. On top of them. My goodness. Pick them up. This is the old dwarf chat head here. It's interesting. You're alright, thank Guthix. I'll live thanks to this human. Thank you, human. I'll look after the wounded if you just bring them to me. There's one. Another guy right here. Can we get to you? Perfect. Where did you... Never mind, I'm just glad you're here. Give me to the foreman and I'll be fine. Alright. Come up. Foreman. You alright? I'm fine, I think. Just get everyone else out, please. Thank Guthix you're here. There's still miners trapped. Hey, where are you going? Our orders are to get the machines working first. I'm sorry. This is just... My goodness. I mean, they very much look like they could explode, so... I can ask too many questions here. Well, it's too dense for you to mine. Might be able to get another spot. Alright, we need to get through and around to them. Maybe if we brought a better pickaxe, we could mine better. Ain't that a thought? Doing the best we can here. This rubble doesn't seem to be too particularly powerful. It's too dense. Might collapse more. Oh boy. Need to be careful here. We don't want even more cave in. They're already not in a good position here. Think we got enough people to fix all these? They're all very broken. Steam just coming out of everything. From the lava flow mine slash power station situation. Thank you, human. I think I'm gonna pass out now. Save it. Oh boy. Yep. He's unconscious, but I think he'll live. Alright. Next one over here. We just got so much we need to mine through. Really could have sent more than 3 guys in here to help, but helping. Still fixing stuff. They're trying. But even then, there's more things that are broken than they brought people, so. Yeah, I could stand for a little bit more assistance in here. Myra's unconscious, but still breathing. Let's get him out. You see them just writhing on the floor over there. My goodness. Is he? No, he'll be okay. Alright. Head back in. This road looks a little bit tough. Can't go that way. Go this way. Oh boy. Rescue efforts. You can see why we needed such a mining level for this. Very intensive. Very important to be good at mining here. Alright. And there's 2 more in here. Get to you. Miner died of her wounds before you could reach her. You pick up her body. Oh boy. If only we mined significantly faster. Or if Foreman Jack could do anything. She's dead. Dear Gothics. Please, human, there's one more miner. They might still be alive. Let's put you right next to you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Rescue. Miner died of her wounds before you could reach her. Pick up her body. Did the best we could. We did the best we could. Foreman Jack. Another one dead. This is awful. Just awful. Not your fault, human. I know you did all you could. You should go now. I'll look after the wounded and make sure the others get a proper burial. Yeah, boy. You've done all you can here, human. I could help repair some stuff, maybe. Maybe not. Ultimate Ironman Artic, over here. Veldaban! How's it going? Please, everyone settle down. No one's allowed into the mine. There's nothing to see here. Got protesters. Consortium murderers. Oh boy. Down with the consortium. Hey, Veldaban. Ultimate Ironman Artic, what are you doing here? No, never mind that. I heard there was a Chaos Dwarf attack. Was anyone hurt? I tried to save the miners, but I wasn't fast enough. I saw a Blackguard Hazard Squad go in there. Weren't they able to rescue the miners? The guards said their orders were to fix the machinery. Orders from the consortium. I knew the consortium put profits ahead of people's lives. They've never done it this blatantly. Well, this time the game's changed. When word spreads about this, I think we could be looking at a full-scale revolt. Veldaban, you're under arrest on suspicion of involvement with the attack. Well, that's absurd. What makes you think Veldaban was involved? Veldaban has been inciting violence against the consortium. The company directors want him investigated. If you think he wasn't involved, you can come to the palace and defend him. I'll go quietly. Encore Ultimate Ironman Artic. If you want to help me, come to the meeting room at the top of the palace and convince them I wasn't responsible. We were literally there. We saw what happened. Well, to be fair, in a lot of situations, our opinion doesn't matter too much. And eventually you'll learn that our opinion should matter. We get into all manner of shenanigans. Get ourselves involved. And we're going to get ourselves involved in this now. To the consortium meeting. All at the top. Alright. Which trainers exist? Never mind. Consortium meeting. We murdered 2 miners in order to get a machine running. How do we spin that? We had to do it, didn't we? If we hadn't, then... Of course we had to do it. We shouldn't need to spin this at all. People just understood how the machines work. They don't understand how the machines work, and they're hardly in the mood to learn. That's what you wanted, isn't it, Valdeban? You forced us to make this choice so we look like murderers. What are you talking about? I had nothing to do with it. What do you want, human? Can't you see we're busy? Okay, Ultimate Ironman, Artic, tell these maniacs to let me go. Oh. Blue opal, yellow fortune, green gemstone, brown engine, and the consortium general secretary. Idiots. Sentimental, soft-minded fools. We saved hundreds of lives. We did the right thing. Those people outside would listen for 5 minutes. They'd understand. Why'd you arrest Valdeban? What? Oh, yes, him. You should talk to the Yellow Fortune Director about that. Tell me about the mine, then, since you seem to know exactly what's going on. Finally, someone interested in the details of the problem. The lava comes from the sub-Bendir magma vent. Lava is siphoned off and runs along channels. Heat rising from the lava heats water in the primary boilers suspended over the lava channels. Resulting steam is channeled into 7 secondary boilers in the center of the mine. From there it's pushed through distribution vents to the various machines around Keldegrim. The mine carts, the blast furnace, and so forth. Everything relies on those distribution vents. So the Chaos Dwarf blew up the secondary boilers. Yes, at least you're paying attention, not like these other idiots. Listen, you're clearly smarter than most of the mob out there. You're certainly smarter than some of these idiots on the consortium. If you want us to release Valdeban to your care, that's what I'd recommend we do. Just understand what's going on. Question about how they exploded the secondary boilers. The primary ones are over the lava, and could have expanded the damage to the distribution pipes, perhaps. Let's try that right here. Sometimes I wish I'd never become a company director. I wish I hadn't had to make that decision. Those miners are dead and we could have saved them. We had to do what we did. What did you want to do about the miners? I voted to save the machines. I mean, we had to, didn't we? It's like the Blue Opal director says. More people would have died if we'd saved the miners instead. We did the right thing, didn't we? Made the right choice. If everything exploded and everyone died, that'd be even worse. It's the right choice. You say it so casually, you're harder than the others. Well, it's difficult, yeah, but let's be reasonable here. It's a difficult decision, I understand. Thank you, human. At least someone's prepared to be sensitive about this rather than shouting. Listen, there's no point in keeping Valdeban detained. We don't have anything on him, I say we should let him go. Something there, Benny. Green Gemstone Director. Yes, what do you want, human? Are you here to gawp at how the dwarves care more about money than life? It's a good day for that. I was there when the explosion happened. Really, what happened? It was a Chaos Dwarf. Yes, that's what we heard. Something else? I rescued some of the miners. Oh, thank Gothics. I wish more dwarves were like you. Look, I know you and Valdeban are allies. Both prepared to help us like that, then maybe we shouldn't get in your way. And... Yellow Fortune? I said this would happen. We saved the city, but we look like murderers. Why'd you arrest Valdeban? We'd hardly arrest the Chaos Dwarf. The consortium must be seen as taking action. Plus, Valdeban is the focus of anti-consortium feelings. Getting him off the streets might slow down the revolt. Yeah! Valdeban's popular. Arresting him makes you look worse. He's a rabble-rouser. He's been stirring up feelings against the consortium ever since he resigned from the Black Guard. But perhaps you're right. Arresting him could do more harm than good. If you promise to keep him under control, then I think we should let him go. Yes, what? Why are you so angry? They let those miners die in order to save the machine. It's never been so blatant. The consortium doesn't care about people, only profits. It is more complicated than that. Oh, shut up. Can I go now? When it's first time in business to decide how to deal with Mr. Veldeban. This is not a formal vote. The leaders are attempting to reach a consensus decision. Appears to be taking some time. Let's just speak with each of the coming directors before you pronounce their judgment. I've talked to everyone, but also why are only 4 of the directors here? There's an emergency meeting of the consortium. Some of the directors elected to stay near the trading floor to handle the economic repercussions of this crisis. I've spoken to everyone. Very well. I believe the consortium is ready to pronounce judgment. Sirs, ma'am, have you reached a decision about the prisoner? Seaman rescued some of the miners, which is more than anyone else here can say. I'll vouch for Veldeban. If you will vouch for Veldeban, I say we should let him go. As much as we don't like him, Veldeban's a popular figure with the people. Keeping him locked up might do more harm than good. We should let him go. If we keep Veldeban under arrest, we'll just find a way to bundle the situation further. If we let him go, maybe he and his human can help us. We've done enough that's questionable today. We shouldn't have wrongful arrest. We should let Veldeban go. You stuck-up cave pigs. You had no right to keep me in the first place. That's your attitude, then I retract my decision. As do I. We can't have Veldeban spraying that sword talking about the consortium. We need to keep him until he's calmed down. Thank you. Veldeban remain here for now. If someone decide what to do with him, we need to discuss this further. Talk to them again, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Still time to change their minds. Veldeban. Seriously. Shut up. Why'd they arrest you? Because they can't take criticism. I've been speaking out against the consortium. I've been telling people the truth. Consortium happily let people die as long as they keep making money. A lot of people that agree with me. Now I've been proven right. There's an explosion in the lava flow mine. What do the companies do? Do they save the miners' lives? No, they fix the machine to keep their profits rolling in. Because I've been criticizing the consortium, they think I was involved in the attack. Goodbye. Oh boy. Yes, wait, my human. You hear goblin doors? Idiots, sentinels, I find fools. Headlines. We need to tell them again. Which ones were saying they didn't want anymore? Man, vote. Who are you, anyway? Consortium General Secretary. I'm not connected with any one company, but employed by the consortium as a whole to help with administrative tasks. Yeah. Let's see who is voting here. Some of the miners. Cave pains. Green gemstone and yellow fortune. Okay. Talk to him again. The dwarves. The miners. Oh, to save the miners. Not everyone around this tale is a murderer, despite what you and Veldeman might think. The lava flow mine. It's the single most important piece of machinery in Keldegrim, and I'm not going to tell its operational details to an outsider. I trust Veldeman. He's a known agitator against the consortium. He's accused us of being in league with a red axe. I don't know if a trial will find him responsible for the attack, but we've got to keep him under guard until the crowd has died down. Talking about the explosion again. Really happened. Versus some of the miners. I got this one like you. Preparing to help us like that. Maybe we should get your way. Yes. We're just saying the same thing we did before. What to do? Rest of the band. What to do? Popular. Alright. Veldeban, be quiet. Talk to everyone again. We go. Veldeban screen. Green retracts their decision. Yellow retracts their decision. Okay. Maybe something else then. So Blackguard abandoned the miners. I know we ordered them to, alright? Because anyone has blood on his hands, you don't need to remind me. What other options we even have here? Talk about. Save them. Explosion happened. There's a chaos dwarf. Yes, that's what we heard. Got more options to talk here. We can get them to the same state again. I think we just need to talk to Velvet and make him be quiet. See if we can make him not agitate the whole situation. Velvet. So what is it? Why are you so angry? The mark down into the machine's been blatantly concerned care of people and profits. You should try to calm down. Alright, I'll try if you think it'll help. I really do. I really do think it's gonna help a lot if you don't scream at the people that are going to let you leave. Alright. Thank you. I humbly accept your judgment. Thank you. The matter is concluded. Velvet, you're free to go with this human. Come on, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Let's get out of here. A black guard. Sirs, ma'am, please forgive my interruption. For God's sake, what is it now? Chaos Dwarves. Our scouts have spotted a Chaos Dwarf army in the Barondir Caverns. Oh no, not Barondir, not again. Have Colonel Grenda send the 1st Division to guard the caverns quickly. There's something else. There's a crowd outside the palace at the east door. They're gathered around someone. He's making a speech. We can't put down a revolt at the same time as repelling a Chaos Dwarf invasion. We're doomed. Who's the crowd's ringleader? Velderman's still here. It's Hrimdar. Hrimdar? The old head of the Red Axe, saying something about a king. Oh, Gothics, the monarchists. Velderman, you're free to go. Get out of here. Velderman human, please. If there's anything you can do to calm that crowd outside down, please help us. Oh, they are in whole piles of situations here. Oh my. See what's happening in the crowd outside the palace. Have you really been agitating against the consortium? I never wanted to be a leader, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. I just tried to tell the people the truth about what's happened last time we worked together. There's a lot of resentment out there about the consortium. It's even stronger than I realized when I was head of the Keldgrim Black Guard. I was already a public figure, so I think I've become a focus of all the resentment. The figurehead, you might say. So much so the consortium hauls me off the streets as soon as they hear of any kind of attack. And what else? Aren't you more worried about the Chaos Dwarves? We don't need to go near Barondir, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. I trust Colonel Grenda to take care of that. Keldgrim's defenses are solid. We should worry about the threat from within. Else? Need to do something else? That's not true. Literally what I'm here to do. Over to the east. Let's run straight through the trade octagon. Let's go see this protest. Yeah, a couple guys are here. There is Rigmar. Hey, what are you up to? The consortium government is both corrupt and incompetent. The incident at the lava mine proves that. Even now, a Chaos Dwarf army stands poised to attack the city. Only a strong leader can keep us safe from this menace. Our ancestors knew this would happen. Remember the Azran fragment, the oldest document in our city's history. No band of petty counselors can preserve this city through its darkest days. Only a king. Only a king, only a king. The age of the consortium has failed us. It's time to go back to the golden age, the age of kings. All I ask is that the consortium open the sealed records chamber. The family trees in there will show us who is the most direct descendant of King Alvis. Only the rightful king of Keldgrim can save the city now. Only a king. Only a king. Only a king. He's got them eaten out of his hand. Listen, I know someone who might be able to help us. Mike, leader of the Marcus Society. We should find her. Maybe someone in the crowd knows where she is. These protesters. What's down here? Protesting. Only a king. Only a king. Anyone know where Ike is? Ike, isn't she the leader of the Marcus Society? I think they normally meet in the King's Axe Inn. I don't know why she's not here. The King's Axe Inn. Okay. Who's Mikey? Leader of the Keldgrim Monarchist movement. She's an expert on the monarchy. Thinks she can help us. Yeah. And the King's Axe Inn is on the other side of town. Could go through the consortium, up and down and around. Lots of staircases though. There is Agent 002. That's not a thing yet. Always interesting to see things that don't exist. Like this mine here, I don't think. Working with what we got here. Working with what we got. To the pub. Okay. We have NPC running technology. That's been a thing for a bit. That's also good. And pathing and everything. You could turn Gauss. Oh, hello Veldeman. Hello human. You alright? Oh, I don't know. I was going to meet up with Ike in class, this like normal. But then all that stuff down at the palace started to happen and they never showed up. I think they both went to the protest. You're not joining the protests? I suppose I should. I don't know though. When the monarchy was just something we talked about, I was in favor. It all looks so different now. I heard it was getting violent down there. Heard someone got arrested. I don't want to be involved in anything like that. Ultimate Ironman, Artic? What if it was Mikey I got arrested? We should check the Blackguard HQ. We really need to find Mike. I told you, I don't know where she is. Leave me alone. To the Blackguard HQ. I thought I was just talking through the window there. What was I saying about smart pathing or something? Not the case. To the Blackguard HQ. We're just gonna run on in. Weapons drawn. Ready to rumble. There's class. You can't keep me here. When the new king is crowned, he'll make you pay for this. There's not going to be a new king. You'll all be sorry, all of you. We're looking for Ike. We didn't arrest her. I don't know where she is. I know where she is, but I'm not helping you find her. Lieutenant Ray, what's this man charged with? He was throwing stones at the palace. The crowd was getting out of control. We badly need to find Ike. Class, if you know where she is, I'll see what I can do for you. You're not getting me to sell her out like that. Ah, well, for a charge like throwing stones, the Blackguard can't hold you for long anyway. Veldeman, what are you... And with the Blackguard stretched thin controlling the riots, you might not see another guard again for hours. Is that right, Lieutenant? I suppose that's true, but... So, for example, if someone were to take you into the slums and break both your legs for not giving them the information they need, they might never catch who did it. Alright, she went to the tower south of the city. Thank you, you've been very helpful. Mm-hmm. Now I should go and talk to her. Okay. No leg breaking. My goodness. The tower south of the city. This place again. We're just making great memories here. I'm having a good time. Also, the Barondeer Caverns is also gonna be a whole situation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Back in here again. Up the steps. Up the steps. Hey. Here is the statue. It does have its head, like one of the patch notes said. Veldeman, human. You're not an easy person to find. I want to be on my own. What do you want, Veldeman? We need your help. You're an expert on the monarchy. Down at the palace, Hermdar is... He wants to open the sealed records chamber, yes. And he sounds like he knows what he'll find when you look in there, doesn't he? He's a villain, Ike. He's kidnapping people, turning them into Chaos Dwarves. Chaos Dwarf army is under his command. I believe you, it's just... All my adult life, I've looked at that statue and thought about how much better life would be under a king. I believe in the Asdran fragment, only a king. But did it have to be Hrimdar to be the one to bring it to close? And everyone's been taking it in by him. This isn't how I wanted it to go. We gotta stop him. There must be something we can do. We can just kill him. We should discredit him. Or we could get into the record chambers first. Record chambers. If only we could. No one can get in there. Actually, there might be a way. I don't like to suggest it, but... For Gothic's sake, there's no time for qualms. Alright. The keys to the record chamber are kept in the library in Kellyroom West. Normally they're locked away, but the librarian knows me. you might let me handle the keys. We make molds out of clay and use them to forge new mithril keys. I'll meet you both at the library. Alright, you need 6 pieces of soft clay to make the molds of the keys, and then you'll need 6 mithril bars to make the duplicates. I'll see you in the library, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman. I take. Okay. 6 molds for 6 keys. We are very prepared here. With all the mines and stuff around, and the mine carts to other mines, presumably you would very easily be able to get some mithril and clay at this point anyways. So, works out fine. Although with all the mine changes later, it does complicate some things. At any rate, at the library. Got the keys in there. The keys. Important items. Looks like some keys. Oh yeah, you can only see them right in there. Hold on. Alright, here we are. Just meet the librarian and ask him to open the case with the keys in it. Librarian. Welcome to this Keldgrim library, human traveler. Could you open the display case, please? There are some valuable historical artifacts in that case. It wouldn't be right for an outsider to see them. I'm helping this human to research a book about Keldgrim for Varrock Library. We just needed some of the documents in the case. Alright. If he is with you, I'll need to keep an eye on you, though. Those are valuable artifacts, and they mustn't leave the library. Of course. I mean, gives you a key to the cabinet. Alright. Let us juggle some stuff. Open the cabinet. Cabinet using the key. Take the keys from the cabinet. What do you think you're doing? Artic. We don't need the keys themselves. Soft clay, remember? Soft clay on the cabinet. What do you think you're doing? I'll keep an eye on you, human. Looks like you're not going to be able to do it yourself. Give me the clay. Keep the librarian talking. Clay for Ike. Here, take this soft clay. 6 pieces of soft clay, right? I think I know what to do with these. Why don't you have a talk with the librarian so his attention isn't on the display case? I'm Keldgrim, human traveler. Can you tell me more about the library? Why, certainly, it's one of my favorite subjects. I'm Huey, agency the librarian chief here, who is my parents' name is personification of thought, ancient dwarvish tongue. Quite like the name myself. The Lexicons of the library have been collected for many centuries now through various generous donations. You'll find books dating back to many eras as well, such as the Era of Kings, Rise of Consortium, the Era of Prosperity, or Current Era. I just carries to come with the age of the world. Completely different. Lots more than taking the fourth age. As we dwarves hit on the ground for a long time, once the wars that rage above the grounds. Our history books slightly different from those written by humans. Thanks for your information. I'll be taking my sharks also. Did you get it? You talk to the librarian as soon as the attention on me. I just did. Talk. Tell me more about the keys. The thing I'm supposed to be distracting you from. Oh, of course. Those keys are the library's most precious artifacts. They're a fine example of the style of craftsmanship from the end of the Era of Kings. Notice how ornate they are compared to the style of Keldgrim metalworking today. The records chamber itself dates back to the middle of the Era of Kings. The current door was built by the Consortium during the reign of Aldous, the last king. After Aldous' death, the Consortium closed the records chamber, and the 6 major company directors took a key each. As the Consortium expanded beyond 6 companies, the directors started arguing about who would keep the keys. Eventually, they decided to lock all the keys together in the library. The records chamber has been opened a few times since then, at the Consortium's orders, but not often. Here, it might be opening again soon, which will be exciting. It's nice to have a chance to tell someone all that. No one's shown such an interest in the keys since that Primdar fellow. And that was about 20 years ago. I hope this helps you with your book. I've done it. I've made a clay mold using the original keys. 6 key molds. You need to take the key molds 6 millibars to a furnace in order to make duplicate keys. Once you're done, meet me and Velorant in the records chamber. Entry is built into the west wall of Keldgrim near the Blackguard HQ. Okay. Got a furnace down here. That'll work. We got Keldgrim key mold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Here's a chest that doesn't exist yet. 120 thieving update. That's much later. Alright. Use the key on the furnace. No, use the key mold on the furnace, specifically. Here they are, coming here and using my property. And all this wanted red axe, and weren't you a member? I don't know what you're talking about. That is irrelevant at this point. Make the mithril keys? Yes. No mithril keys, go to the record chambers. Yep, do it. So key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, I have duplicates of all the keys. Brilliant. Some weird interactions with the furnace there or something. Made the keys anyways, though. I'll take it. Worst case scenario, we could just go to a different furnace. Entirely doable. Not a huge deal. Anyways, I'm just gonna sneak right past this black guard here. And not very sneaky. Here we are. In a room. You got the keys. Good work. Let's get this door open. And the crowd of the palace is getting agitated. Each key matches to the lock, but I don't know which one is which. It's identifying still isn't worn away. I have to work out by trial and error. Looking into each lock, I'm going to try the door and see how the bar moves. Keyhole, keyholes, keyholes. Well, let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's clearly not going to be the answer. Or it wouldn't be much of a puzzle. Worth a shot. See how the bar moves. Let us see indeed. Lock. And lock. Open the door. Left side, 1 on the correct side, 0 which on the correct lock. Right side, 1 on the correct side, 0 which on the correct lock. Okay. So, move some of them around. Got 1 correct. Do this, we can see if one of these is right. 1 of which is in the correct lock. I'll just move these 2, see if 2 is supposed to be there. And if it's both wrong, we know that 1 there was right. 1, 0 in the correct lock. So you need 1 here. You need to bring 2 other keys over to this other side. Try them. There's 1 here. I also know that both of these need to be over on this side. It's like 4 and 5 here. Other one's in here. Oh. That's 4. It's 2. 2 in here. 4. And 5. Test this. 3 are in the correct lock. Perfect. Now these 3 are all on the wrong side. All in the wrong locks. That worked out nicely. 6, 3, 6, 2, something like that. Nope. Which way do we move these? Tried 6 there, so 6 has to be over in here now. 3 would be there, or whatever. Not too difficult to move some keys around. That works out for us. Open the door. Got it. Good work, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Alright. Thank you, human. I never thought I'd live to see the inside of this chamber. Family trees show that the current rightful king should be here somewhere. Uh-huh, here we are. No, oh no. What's the matter? According to these records, Hrimdmar is the rightful king of Keldagrim. He altered the records, that's what we expected. No, you don't understand. These records haven't been altered. There's no way that... I'd be able to detect any tampering, even if it could fool the Consortium General Secretary. I know what to look for, and I'm not seeing it here. Hrimdmar is the king of the dwarves. Listen, Mikey. Hrimdmar cannot be allowed to take power. He's evil. It doesn't matter what the line of succession says. You think I don't know that? For goodness sake, Dwarven, you think I don't... There might be some loophole. There might be a rule that disqualifies him. Leave me here to work. I can't I can't find something, I might have to. Even if Rundmar didn't alter the records, it might be possible. You wouldn't. Valdeban, it might be the only way. We are all agreed Rundar cannot become king. Whatever it takes to stop that. Wait, I don't want... There must be some other way. Two of you should go. There's still a Chaos Dwarf army marching on the city, remember? Maybe you should worry about that. Greta is in charge of the Black Guard. We don't need to worry about that. You do need to worry, Valdeban. You don't want to face it because of where it is, but sometimes the good of the city means doing something you don't want to do. Alright. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. I can show you the way. Let me know when you're ready. Alright. Oh, this room, though. Oh, fancy. Got a fragment. I'm going to read a fragment. This is the special fragment. Each time is in fragments. Only one sentence is still readable. No band of petty counselors can preserve the city through its darkest days. Only a king. It's a fragment. Anything else on that fragment? Or the rest of it? Mysterious. Alright, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Ike is right. We should investigate the Chaos Dwarf army. Himdar won't need to be the rightful king if he can take over the city by force. Okay. What did I mean you don't want to face it? She meant that's it. It's in Barondir. The Chaos Dwarf army camped out in Barondir caverns. And she's right. The thought of going back to that place. There's a battle there between the Black Guard and the Trolls. The worst we'd had in decades. Tunnels were literally choked up with bodies. So where Colonel Grimson went berserk and got his scar. They all came away with scars, though physical or psychological. The thought of going back there. But that's where the Chaos Dwarf army is, and that's where we've got to go if we want to stop them. Let's get it over with. Trauma! Oh boy. Show me the way. To the Barondir Caverns. Alright, follow me. Okay. The mines. Alright, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, I think. We should investigate the Chaos Dwarf army. It won't be around the force. It's the caverns. It's the caverns. Black Guard. Obey the law. Meh. Alright. Shiny. Let's take the crystals. Convenient, aren't they? No need to bring torches into Varandir. Guys, I hate those crystals. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. It's like they're mocking all the death and pain that happen in these caves. What a mess. Colonel Granda, how's it going? It's good to see you, Commander. I'm not Commander anymore. I resigned from the Black Guard. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't quite catch that. It must have been the acoustics in this caves. Tell me what's happening, Colonel. The Chaos Dwarf army is camped at the other end of the Barondir tunnel. They haven't moved since we spotted them. It's like they're waiting for a signal. A couple of our scouts managed to get there and back. The Chaos Dwarf army is huge. They've got Dwogers, hand cannoneers, and multi-cannons. Unless we can get reinforcements, I wouldn't want to bet on an outcome of this battle. The Consortium's locked down. Lieutenant Bray is barely able to keep control of the city. There's no help coming from Keldagrim. I thought as much. Well, Commander, any help you and your human friend can give would be appreciated. Alright. Oh boy. I wish that attack could get it over with. I decided to Blackguard to stand around. Were you at the Battle of Varandir? Yes, I was human. I was just a private at the time. Varandir was my first big operation. It's what showed me what war is. There's no romance, no glory. It's them and you do whatever it takes to win. Why don't you attack the Chaos Dwarfs? They're heavily entrenched. Even if we outnumber them, which we don't, we'd be slaughtered. If we wait for them to come to us, we might stand a chance. And what can we do to help? I don't know, human. What can you do to help? You're not in my chain of command. You can see what kind of Velvet wants you to do. Alright. Goodbye. What's the plan, Veldeban? Chaos Dwarf army will be camped at the other end of this tunnel. We should take a look for ourselves. Alright. It's a great plan. Chaos Dwarf army. Also got a cave over here. Got crates, some rocks, a little bit of barricades. Here's the Chaos Dwarf army. We got Colonel Grimson and 5 Chaos Dwarves. Hey there. Valdeban, how's your memory? Forgotten any more dead girlfriends? Ah. Grimson, you don't need to do this. Turn back your army. I watched her change, Valdeban. I watched as we made her forget you. You were holding hands until we pried you apart. Tears in both your eyes. Such a touching sight. But you'll never even remember that moment. What happened to you, Grimson? You're a harsh officer, but you were never cruel. We all looked up to you. The Red Axe is my life now. You don't remember, do you? The Red Axe wiped your memory, too. Valdeban, I'll crush you. They've brainwashed you, Grimson. You are even more brainwashed than me. Valdeban. They're fighting. Poke. Oh, he's doing range attack. Oh no. The amount of sharks we brought. Perhaps slightly overkill. Full health. I'm doing crazy stuff here. This means nothing, Valdeban. You may defeat me, but you'll never defeat my army. Men, fall back. You coward, Grimson. Wanna go chase down the army? That could be fun. Let's take a look. What are we dealing with? What's the situation? You see a vast Chaos Dwarf army. That's a lot. Yeah, maybe no. Alright. It was in the Baron's command post, but you'll still fall back to a fortified position. Thought he'd have more honor than that. Should have known better. We should go after him. That would mean the 2 of us against the whole Red Axe army. I don't care how mighty of a warrior you are, 2 of us against an army would be suicide. Well, we're not getting reinforcements. He's definitely still a threat, what with the entire army. So we have to do something else. I'll be in the Laughing Miner. Let's go into the pub. Alright. What about this cave? Where'd this cave go? Let's poke our heads in here. Cave. Unpleasant smell. No reason to go that way. Should go and find Valdeban. Alright. To the Laughing Miner pub. That was on Keldergram East. Probably be faster to just teleport to House Tavera to the minecarts and all that, instead of going back through this entire section, but either way, let's go to the pub. Right outside the cave to the boatman to Keldergram East wasn't too bad. And here is the protest. It's larger now. Oh boy. Hey, Valdeban. Are you ready to go? Where are we going? I'm ready. Comes in the band's command post. Fall back to front position. Better. After him, but we shouldn't. Be suicide. I have to do something else. Okay, that's not what we're supposed to say. I have to do something. It's not a threat. He is totally. I'd like to believe you. The size of his army suggests otherwise. Just get reinforcements. It's a good idea, but where from? What about another division of the Black Guard? The Black Guard is tied up keeping the peace, and there's no easy way to recall the Black Guard from across the world. No, I think Colonel Grant's first division are the only Black Guard help we're gonna get. What about a team of heroes? This is an army we're dealing with, not a single enemy. I don't think any individual is gonna make the difference we need. What about the trolls? No, you're not really suggesting. Could the trolls make a difference? Why are you scared of the trolls? Why aren't you? You must have met trolls before. They eat humans as well as dwarves. You know, it's a mixed bag, honestly. I don't know why they haven't gotten involved already. Neither do I, but thank Guthix they haven't. There's not been a major attack since the Battle of Barondir. We've camped out of those caves, and Pretty Flower has left us alone. I worry he's been building up an army to attack us again, though. He must have been sensible enough not to antagonize them. Did the trolls make a difference? Well, they could. If they entered on our side. But I don't see how you can arrange that. There's no predicting what the trolls will do. I'm gonna go talk to the trolls. With or without you. Alright, go. I'll be back in the Laughing Mine if you need me. Alright. We chose the wrong options. Now we're supposed to go into that cave over there. He's gonna hang out. We're going our own way here. Go the boatman. Back to where we came from. Back into the mines. Back into the caves and the mines, the caves, all that. Not that long of a run. Back to the tunnel, back to the other tunnel, in the tunnel, to the tunnel. It didn't specifically tell us where the trolls were, but since there was a troll battle in the caves here, obviously they're gonna be in here. Reasoning. Or something. Anyways. Enter the cave. Here's trolls. Hi, trolls. How's it going? We got troll, 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 troll. A big rock. Pretty flower. Unnamed troll child. More trolls. Troll chef over there. Some trolls. It's a little troll area. And a door to more troll area. Yeah, troll, troll. And pretty flower. A tall dwarf. Pretty flower eat dwarf for breakfast. That not dwarf, that human. My arm. My arm. I'm gonna tuck my arm first. What are you doing here? Pretty flower think someone tried to poison him, so he made me grow new food ingredient for him. How's your farming coming along? My arm getting good at this. I grown plenty of goutweed for burnt meat, and he is very happy. Alright. Bye. Free flower. Big old troll here. Facing this direction. Look at his fancy shield, skull on it. Big, big hammer, skulls on the belt. A tall dwarf, pretty flower eat dwarf for breakfast. That not dwarf, that human. Me not know if human good to eat. Human might be poisoned. Me not eat you, poisoned human. Go away before me change mind. I'd like to see you try to eat me. Antagonizing. I just need to talk to you. You're weak. You're not worthy to talk to me. I can prove I'm worthy. You think you're worthy? If you're worthy, you've passed test of strength. You must pick up big rock. Lift big rock. Yeah. That's a pretty big rock. No, that's not right. I tell you, lift up big rock. Me bet you're not strong enough to lift me. It's this guy. His name is Big Rock. You can lift the big rock for a moment, but you're not strong enough to carry it away. To get your own big rock, return with level 90 strength. And then, you can, 1, keep the big rock, and 2, have this emote, where you lift the rock, and then slam it back down. 90 strength required, though. Instead, we're gonna lift big rock. Yeah. Lifted him. Human, lift me up. Me not think any human's strong enough, but this human lift me up. We lift big rock. Okay, human, you lift up big rock. What do you want to talk about? I'm not gonna antagonize him with his silly name. That's what happens. Trolls, they get named after the first thing they try to eat. They try to eat a pretty flower. It's a perfectly acceptable troll name. I have such a silly name. Ah, human always with the name. Trolls be our first thing we eat. Big rock, first thing he eat is big rock. My arm, he eat his dad's arm. When me only baby troll, me not know what me eat, then everyone laugh. When me showed them, me became baddest troll ever. Now dwarves trump up, name pretty flower. My son, he nearly ready to eat food. Me hope he get better name than pretty flower. Unnamed troll child. What are you gonna eat? What do you want to talk about? We want you to help defend Keldgrim from the Chaos Dwarves. Why do we want to help Keldgrim? Let's Chaos Dwarves you to eat. Yeah, Chaos Dwarves not taste right. They taste like bad eggs. You try to poison me. Everyone tried to poison me, but me too clever. The dwarves of Keldgrim will be grateful. Trolls not care what dwarves think in their tiny dwarf heads. Grimson made fun of your name. Me not fall for that. You say that to manipulate me. Me not believe you. Uh-huh. Let's be going. You go, human. You not come back. My arm. How can I get Pretty Flower to listen to me? What are you talking about? Pretty Flower never listened to no one. Why do you expect Pretty Flower to listen to you? My arm knows some people talk to Pretty Flower, but my arm thinks those people crazy people. But Pretty Flower was talking to me earlier. Ah, you think Pretty Flower talk. Oh, yes, Pretty Flower done talk to me too. That'll make you feel better. You're not a crazy person. Pretty Flower is deaf? Of course, Pretty Flower don't got no ears. It look a bit like ears sometimes, but not ear. It flower. Wait, what Pretty Flower are you talking about? My arm done grown pretty flowers on top of a mountain. They nice. But me say they smell like thing he not know what it smell like, so he put them in soup. 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 Soup to soup to soup. I thought we were talking about the Warlord. No. Warlord is Pretty Flower. We're talking about Pretty Flower. They do sound kind of similar. We never think of that before. But I have a Pretty Flower. What do you want it for? Soup. You give it to Pretty Flower. I need to give it to Pretty Flower. You need to give Pretty Flower to itself. Sigh. Why you sigh like that for? Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. I need to give the plant to the Warlord. Oh, Misi. Ah, kind of funny. All this mix up based on trolls have the same name as things. We never think of that before. Well, anyway, here you go. My arm gives you a Pretty Flower. Thank you, my arm. Okay, human, you have what you want to talk about? Help the Chaos Dwarves. Nobody help. Look at this flower. Look at this Pretty Flower. Take a look at what? Show the Pretty Flower to Pretty Flower. Why do you show me that for? It's a gift from Colonel Grimson. It's a gift from Chaos Dwarf? He make fun of me. Me not let dwarf insult me. We crush smelly dwarf. Listen me now, trolls. We go kill smelly chaos dwarves. Haha, it'd be a great battle. Maybe my son get great battle name. You go now, human. Go back to Dwarf City. Tell your dwarf friends we deal with chaos dwarves. Alright. Antagonized. In the correct way. There you go. Back to Veldaban. Unnamed troll child. Good luck with your name. Another fun fact. Those trolls were the only ones with updated graphics for this quest. And the protest is growing enormous. There's Veldaban. Hey. We got the trolls on our side, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. He just told me how she sorted out our problem with Rindmar. See, the records don't point to him after all. Sorry, Veldaban, it was the only way. It's done now. Someone coming onto the balcony. Here we go. People of Keldagrim, please listen. The Consortium has guided this city for the past 500 years. Recent events, however, have made it impossible for the Consortium to stay in power. These are troubled times, and there is truth to the Asderman fragment. No band of petty counselors can preserve this city through its darkest days. Only a king. We have therefore authorized the opening of the records chamber in order to determine who is the rightful heir to the throne. The Consortium will step down and become an advisory body under the new king. At last, I shall have my birthright. Ladies and gentlemen, I have studied the family histories in the records chamber. There is one man in Keldagrim who has an uncontrovertible claim to the throne. May Gothics have mercy on me. The rightful king of the dwarves is Veldaban. Veldaban? Lies, I am the rightful king. Guards, arrest that man. My army will overrun the city. You'll pay for denying me my throne. Sirs, ma'ams, your majesty, news from Barondir. Chaos army has been routed by trolls. Guards, I said arrest that man. He's gone, sir. We lost him in the crowd. Don't call me sir anymore, Lieutenant. Call me your majesty. Oh, he really does not want to be king. I'm sorry, Veldaban. His throne, his crown. All hail King Veldaban. Long live the king. Quest complete. 2 quest points. 45,000 mining XP, 50,000 smithing XP, 55,000 strength XP, and a new gravestone option, which we're totally going to go use. Continue. That is 2 levels. Always nice to get a level from a quest. We specifically set this up in order to get both of these levels, so we can't be too surprised. Level 83 strength. That is nothing whatsoever, but a tiny bit of bonus damage, I guess. And 82 smithing. That's definitely something. It's definitely something. Eventually, this will be a requirement for Birthright of the Dwarves. Why did we get 82? Just for that. And even later than that, Heating Bane 33% faster. But if we consult our list of actual smithing prior to the mining and smithing rework, we can see that we can now smith ourselves an adamant kite shield. Yay! +3 boost to make some rune stuff if we wanted to. And we will eventually. 243,000 XP left here. That's a lot. Anyways, we definitely don't need all these key molds. So, and this pickaxe. Or these sharks, but we'll use the sharks. Need to keep doing some more prayer. Veldaban has apparently abandoned the throne here also. Or he went. Anyways. Also, the troll situation has gone well. They are fighting off the chaos dwarves. And the unnamed troll child ends up eating one of the sparkly crystals. So his name is now Sparkly Crystal. Acceptable. Anyways, that is that until that next dwarf quest. It's clearly not done. The red axe is still out there. I'll have to deal with that eventually. But definitely not next time. Goodbye.